Hello and welcome to another episode of Corpse Party. I'm Bring Stabity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbityed, and joining me is...
Nweismuller, who has grave doubts this particular extra episode is going to turn out well.
Grave doubts. Alright, on that particular punnery, let's hop to it. After being attacked by Yoshikazu, Yoshiki's life was saved by Ohkawa. And though Ohkawa was unable to recover from the shock caused by his friend Ryosuke's death, he did make marked improvement during the time he spent with Yoshiki. Unfortunately, with the child spirits closing in, the two of them wound out going their separate ways in hopes of thwarting their pursuers, leaving Yoshiki with a forced promise that the two of them would get out alive. Ohkawa ran off down the darkened corridors, alone. And these are the things he then experienced. So yeah, direct sequel to us finding out how Yoshiki survived. God, no matter where I go, it's nothing but bleached white bones and the smell of death. The remains of a female student were sprawled out on the ground, face down. The lenses from her glasses had come out of their frame and were shattered to bits nearby, crushed by some hopefully long-departed force. And the back of her skull was smashed even worse, to the point that it was basically just a mess of bone fragments and viscera. Gotta watch myself. I need to keep quiet. The tear tracks down her cheeks, along with her wide-open eyes full of fear and pain, told a frightening story of her final moments. These, along with the spatters of blood all around her, suggested she'd suffered an intensely violent beating in the moments leading up to her demise. This is unconscionable! Who did this to you, Urabe? Don't tell me. It was Yuya! No, I can't jump to conclusions like that. I need to pull myself together. I'm just overthinking things.
But thinking that Kizami Yuya might be a murderer is honestly not too much of a stretch.
Not in the slightest. I wonder if Kishinuma managed to escape. A girl!
待って、俺は何もしないよ。だから大きな声出さないで。嘘よ。いや、それ以上近づかないで。
She was absolutely emaciated and shaking violently. This girl was clearly not well. Both mentally and physically.
怖がらせたよね。俺は君を傷つけたりしない。守ってあげるよ。うん、そうだよ。もう一人で怯えなくていいんだ。
Cry, cry. I have to take the lessons I learned from Kishinuma to heart. If I show just a little courage and confidence, even someone like me can save lives. Besides, I've got you on my shoulder too, Ryosuke. Dun dun dun.
震えて、君も怖い思いをしたんだね。俺もさっきまですごく怖かったから わかるよ。でももう大丈夫。
And now you are alone once again.
違うな。死ぬ時は誰もが一人。そうだろ、大川。
いや。
A fine spray of blood was propelled from Ohkawa's mouth, raining down on the female student's face. Oh!
Well, he gave her a sliver of hope and then immediately got shanked in front of her.
ど
That's
こに行っていたんだよ、大川。探したぜ。
いや、お前。
もう会えないかと思っていた。会えて嬉しいよ。
With a cold, unaffected gaze in his eyes, Kizami proceeded to slice up and down Ohkawa's back, as if he were carving a turkey.
oh, ow.
Yeah!
君、逃げろ。逃げろ。早く。やめろ。ゆうや。
So, you know the story of how Peter Jackson was directing Christopher Lee to sound like when Saruman got stabbed in the back, right?
I have not heard this.
Okay, so DVD commentary from, I'm assuming, the Two Towers. They have something like they're saying, yeah, so Peter Jackson was telling Christopher Lee how he wanted him to sound when Wormtongue stabbed him in the back. And Christopher Lee just responded, do you know what a man sounds like when he's stabbed in the back? And Peter Jackson was like, well, no. It's like, well, I do. Because Christopher Lee was like apparently SAS or some other special forces prior to becoming an actor.
お
Yeah.
前が俺の封印を解いたんだ。そうだろ。今の俺はもう優也じゃない。
Yuya Janai. That hurts, and it'll hurt for all eternity.
この頭の奥深くに閉じ込めていた渇望。そう。
Dude is psycho.
命の終わる様をな。大川、本当にお前は最高だよ。無様に這いずり、転げ回って、ふわめき散らす。
That hot breath coming out.
Oh
Just-
yeah.
Dude is enjoying way too
臆
much.
病というのは決して悪い
Way
ことじゃ
too
ない。
much.
危険をいち早く察知する。賢い能力の一つと言ってもいい。
You know, I think it's frequently overused, people talking about how something is like sexual for some messed up person, but in Kizami, I actually think it is.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. The battle continues on.
なのになんだそのざまは。なぜ必死に逃げ回らない。泣きわめきながら逃げてみせてくれよ。
何言ってるんだよ、お前。
大川。気に入らないな、その目。ほら、早く逃げ回れ。
狂ってる。ゆうや、 キザミ、お前は狂ってるよ。
どうしたんだよ大川。そんなのお前らしくないぞ。あいつくばれよ。
It seems being put in mortal danger lets out the true nature of a man.
きり分かった。今かっこ悪いのは絶対にお前の方だ。
I thought it was regret that could change the nature of a man.
That too.
I'm just ask the nameless one.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
So you've never played Planescape Torment, have you?
I have not, no.
There is a question that is asked the protagonist, the nameless one, who has spent a lot of time dying, returning to life, and losing his memory. But as of the time the game starts, you die and return to life and retain your memory. And the question that's asked him, what can change the nature of a man? And ultimately the answer that they say is regret.
Okay.
Oh, smite that with a sword of justice.
Spammer has been banned. And since we always have musical interludes for that, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, dun, dun, dun.
俺はもうお前の思い通りになんて動いてやらない。
Yeah, that's a lot of panting.
なんかお前なんかに
Maybe he's panting because of his dogged determination.
Oh!
やっぱりお前は人殺しじゃないか。浦部を殺したのもお前だろう。学校でのお前に俺たちはまんまと騙されてたってわけか。
And we saw Kizami going on at stupid length about how much more insight and meaning he had than everyone else.
Yeah!
みんなを裏切って楽しいか。みんなを傷つけて楽しいのかよ。お前は最低なやつだ。俺はお前を絶対許さない。たとえここで殺されてもずっと許さないからな。
言いたいことはそれだけか。
なんだと。
It's got some good accuracy with that throwing knife.
もっと楽しめると思っていたんだが、残念だよ大川。
Well, Ohkawa can at least have a little bit of happiness that he spited Kizami with his last moment.
He spoiled Kizami's fun. That's a pretty mild vengeance, but it's what you get.
Yeah?
同じなんだよ。この学校に殺されるのも、俺に殺されるのもな。
No, it's actually a big difference. One of those make you a murderer, the other one doesn't.
してやらないだと。ちっぽけな意地だ。お前も山本も。
Bad end. No. Oh. Oh, and guess what we found there? Extra chapter 14 cleared. Yeah, remember the corpses that were saying, Kizami? Oh, there was one of them.
Yep. I think Kizami earned that anger.
Yes, he did. Extra 14, extra clear, a murderer who prowls the school's halls. Well, we're close to being done. 4 endings left, but that is it for this episode. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye now.